This is the Honda ZR-V. It's a mid-size SUV from Honda. It's a full hybrid as well. It's kind of stuck between the middle of the CR-V and the HR-V. So it's like clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in my ZR-V with you. This is the Arnold Clark YouTube channel. I'm Duncan Vincent. Like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss a notification upload from us. Let's go and see what the Honda is like. Let's take a look at the front of the ZR-V and see what it's got to offer for you guys. Now, first of all, something I do like. I like the grille, I like the finish on it, I like the shiny black, ties in with the bottom of the splitter and the silver area. It just all looks perfect. But I like where Honda have positioned this. They've taken it further down the front and there's a nice area here along to take it away from the bonnet. And inside your Honda badge, there's a little bit of detail there as well, the blue detail, which is quite special. A couple of air vents down the side. And remember, it is a full hybrid car. It's trying to be electric, so it's giving you that lovely curve and it will follow all the way through the back of the car. But ultimately, the front of the ZR-V is very nice, very tidy, elegance, even though this is the advanced model. Let's take a look at the side of the Honda ZR-V, and something that this car's got that no other mid-size SUV has got that we've looked at is a step on the side, which is perfect for when you're washing the roof of your car, or if you need to take a little step to get up and inside the actual vehicle. Runs all the way along both sides, nice and easy. It's also got a trim which follows both wheels, right round and along the bottom of the car. Just breaks up that one colour that the car would have. Now this one has 18-inch diamond cut alloy wheels. It's the top of the range advanced level. The other models come with 18-inch wheels, but they're not the diamond cut. We can also see big door mirrors with BSD, blind spot detection, and they're broken up into two colours as well. They'll keep you nice and safe when you're driving, and the BSD is nice and easy to see. It's in the top right of the mirror there. Door handles are the same colour as the vehicle, and it's got a nice deep privacy glass on it as well. I like that. That keeps the kids in the back cool when you're driving along in the summer months. But ultimately, it looks like a Honda, and it feels like a Honda. Finally, we make our way to the back of the car, and it's quite an elegant look, just like we said at the front. Remember, you've got a nice big aerodynamic spoiler at the top here to help with that drag, to make the car slippery so it cuts through the air better. You've also got a brake light up there, high up, so it keeps you nice and safe. Again, tinted rear window, wiper, the same blue accent in the badge on the back as you had on the front. Doesn't have a light bar, but that's okay. It's a Honda, it can get away with that just now. Let's see where it sits in the like or the love list later on. As we come down, you've got lovely chrome bits around the exhaust there to give that little bit of a sporty look, and the black bumper fits in well with the grey silver diffuser. As we go inside the actual boot, nice and easy to open. Up she comes. We've got 370 litres of boot space in there with the seats up. You put the seats flat, you get 1,301 litres. There's a subwoofer in the side here. You'd have 1,302 litres if you didn't have the sub, but you wouldn't have the same sound. There's also a parcel shelf, and there's a very good little storage area for the parcel shelf. Please allow me to demonstrate. Just like that. All we have to do now is push the boot lid button and walk away. Should close. Must surely be lunch. Let's go, Cammy. Inside the Honda is a nice place to be. I'm a big fan of Hondas. I've always liked them for a long time. I think they're really comfortable, and I think they're always very well put together. Bit of class, bit of style. First of all, there's a lot of movement on the steering wheel. You can have it in, out, up, down, whatever you like. Typically for me, it's as high and as far back as it goes, and I like to get the seat as low as it goes as well. All electronically done. A lot of adjustment done on the side of the seat. Nice heads-up display, really cool. Life will never be the same again once you've used a heads-up display. And the dashboard as well is very good. A lot of information there, including some of the information that comes from the infotainment panel in itself. Let's have a look here. We've got two pedals down there and a footrest, so that's well up on the love list. Congratulations, Honda, you've already made it on to the lovely love list. The centre console, easy enough to look at, easy enough to navigate your way through that. The parking brake, a few driving modes as well, and then the buttons you've got for drive, neutral and reverse. Looks pretty simple and straightforward to use. Drinks holders there, charging point at the side for me, and as well, we've got an extra huge bit of storage down there that's just hiding away. Works a perfect armrest as well. I'm a big fan of having heater controls that you can actually get to in a heartbeat. Nice little knobs that you can turn on the front there for your temperature controls. There's got AC, you've got the heated rear windows as well. It's all perfect, it's all really, really good, and it's cool as well. It looks nice, it's well finished. So they're quite cool for your vents and fans there. It can all blow back towards you, hidden behind that lovely honeycomb mesh, I think I'm going to call that. And it also has a sunroof, which is operated from up here, and you've got a nice big rear view mirror, which gives me great visibility all the way out that back window. Heated rear windscreen and a wiper in the back, so it's all looking pretty good. We've got a mirror up here as well, which is really big with your lovely lights, so when I'm coming to Arnold Clark first thing in the morning, I can do my makeup last thing before or inside. And then we've got the infotainment system itself. It's a really good one from Honda. They have been criticised in the past for having a little bit too much lag built in there, but this one is absolutely on point. It's Apple CarPlay, wireless for that. If you've got an Android phone though, you have to plug your phone in for Android Auto, but it's so much better than what previous systems used to be. Personally, for myself though, everything I do in a car nowadays is Apple CarPlay. As you can see, we've got Arnold Clark on the home screen there, ultimately in the front, nice and comfortable, elegant, sophisticated. Let's jump in the back. Here we go with your backseat action in the Honda ZR-V, and the first things first is you always look for headroom, which is good, and legroom, which is perfect. It's a comfortable place to be in as well. The full leather interior in this advanced spec ZR-V is a comfortable thing to get your bum into there. There is extra storage in the back of each seat for your passenger in the back. And look at the tint on this privacy glass. How dark do you like it? Well, I like it really dark, and that's good enough for me. There's dual air vents in the middle. There's dual USB-C chargers in the middle as well. And there's no through loading, but there is a lovely armrest with dual drinks holders for your passengers as well. There's a comfortable headrest for either passenger in the back, and for the middle passenger, the seatbelt comes from the roof up here, across the shoulder and down. Now sometimes those hang around and bang, but it's properly tethered away here in this Honda. We've got ISOFIX in the back as well. Now it's easy to use and get to, and also the access through the door in the ZR-V is nice and easy to bring your chair in and clip it into the ISOFIX. But ultimately, I like the back of this ZR-V, and I've spoke about the speakers quite a few times. It's now time to test out this Bose sound system in here. First impressions of the Honda ZR-V. As I said earlier on, very comfortable seating position, nice and comfy in the steering wheel, and it drives really, really well. I'm cruising along on a motorway area just now that's 50 miles per hour. I've got the adaptive cruise control set, so it modulates where the car in front of me are positioned on the road, and I just like it. It's nice, it's cool. There's a little bit of road noise coming from it, but a lot of that will be because it's wet out here today and we're getting a bit of spray. But ultimately, first impressions are very good on the ZR-V, and it feels a lot smaller than it actually looks. It looks like quite a big car SUV on the outside, but once you're in it and driving it, it's quite nimble, nice and reactive. And also, another thing I do like, I'm all about extending my range. I've got the regen paddle up to its maximum, so when I come off the power, yes, puts it back into the battery as extra free charge almost. We always get asked in the comments about visibility. Well, what I can tell you is great out the front. The pillars are very small here, so it doesn't take up a huge amount of side space. Also, yes, they are big door mirrors, but you can still see as the car passed me there, I get a perfect view of it in my peripheral as it comes up. Looking out the back, privacy glass in the back, it does make it tinted. Stops me getting blinded as well by the cars coming up behind, but it's a big enough mirror, it's a big enough window, and even if I have a passenger in the back, I can still see through past their head. It's all good. Driving modes in this car operated by the toggle switch on the main instrument panel down here in the centre console. 4 modes. Snow, that's a new one for some people. Snow mode, eco mode, normal and sport. And you can just flick through the toggle switch. 0 to 62 in 7.8 seconds, and you've got 184 brake horsepower from that 2-litre engine, which is basically a big generator for your battery packs and your 2 motors. Although sometimes the petrol engine does actually drive the front wheel. It's a very, very clever system and setup that Honda have put in this car. I do like it when I'm in town, I'm driving away from roundabouts. Initially, it goes away in full electric mode, and it's a seamless changeover. That's a key word there, seamless changeover from electric onto the ICE engine when it does kick in. Well done, Honda. Good job. Our advanced model of the ZR-V is the top of the range. You don't get any better than what we've got here. It starts around about £42,000. You do get other models. You get the Elegance and Sport, which come with slightly different interiors. We've got the full leather interior, which is super comfortable. And as I said earlier on, you've got all the controls down the side of the seat to make sure you get your seat in the perfect position. I like it. We've also got the heater controls that you can grab in a heartbeat. They're not hidden away inside the infotainment system. Well done, Honda. Liking that a lot because it's so easy. On a day like we've got today where it's a little bit wet outside, the temperature's different in and outside, and when you're talking a lot, well, you steam up. But it's so easy to quickly grab the fan, stick it up, a little bit of temperature, windows are clear, just like that. I've gone into the infotainment system and I've hit power flow because I want to see how the engine and the hybrid system are working for getting us moving. And it's quite easy to see right now. We're on full battery mode. Coming from the battery out to the wheels, you can see the blue. As I lift off, it goes from wheels back into the battery, so it's recharging as we go. If I give it a little bit of extra acceleration, watch the ICE kick in and deliver power to the wheels. There we go. And also taken from the battery. Very, very clever system that Honda have got, and trust me, you actually find it difficult to know how it's working until you watch this. I've just done a U-turn on the road there in a wee turning area, and I've got to say it's a good turning circle as well, very tight, turns round really nicely in the spot. And I don't think, I'm going to come out with a bold statement here, I don't think I could ever get bored of driving this. It's just got enough little things to keep you interested all the time. It's got 621 miles of range, which is huge when you think about it. For myself, to go down to a race circuit down south, I could almost go to Oulton Park, which is in North Wales, Cheshire, and then get back on one tank of fuel. That's pretty sensational. 621 miles of range. Right now, we've been averaging around about 45 to 48 miles per gallon, but we've been in and about town, we've been accelerating quite hard away from junctions. We've not been driving possibly the best eco mode, and we've been enjoying sport mode as well. But I'm pretty sure you stick that into eco mode, you're on the motorway, you should be quite easily in the high 40s into the 50s for fuel economy. 621 miles, remember that, 621 miles of range. It's crazy. Okay then, let us now take you on a little tour of the key features of this ZR-V with our Secret 7 list. Just for you. Aha! Konnichiwa! Footrest. Number 1, drivers must have a footrest. Woo! What? Number 2, the speakers. The sound system in here is sensational. Subwoofer. Number 3, the power tailgate. Sayonara. Oh! Number 4, the paintwork. Number 5, the side step, game changer in an SUV. 6 is the sunroof with the little flycatcher on the front. Lovely. And 7, the range, 621 miles, and the car's away over there. That's my thoughts on Honda's lovely mid-size SUV, the ZR-V. It's a cracking car. Full hybrid, full petrol as well, gives you great mileage. But I want to know if you guys agree with me. Do you like the looks of it? Have you driven one? Comment in the box below, because this is the Arnold Clark YouTube channel. I've been Duncan Vincent. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell icon once again so you never miss an upload or a notification from us. And until next time, guys, safe driving.